Vic, you've obviously joined up with the squad again, having spent time playing at this summer's World Cup. How was that overall experience as a whole for you?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, obviously disappointed not to progress out of the group after starting the campaign with a win that put us in a pretty strong position, and not being able to capitalise on that against the Philippines, and then obviously not to get a win against Switzerland was disappointing. But if I can put the emotion aside of the results, then the actual experience itself from start to end was phenomenal, and having a home World Cup is something that I think we've always dreamed of, and it won't come around again in a hurry. So yeah, pretty grateful that I had that experience, and that we're able to create some history in New Zealand and win a game, and then obviously draw against Switzerland as well.
Just how proud are you to be able to say you've represented your country at a home World Cup as well, obviously when you look back at your career at the end of it?
Yeah, it's a pretty high honour and something that I'll hold close to my heart for the rest of my life. Walking out onto the field with the home crowd is not something that we ever get to experience. Usually we're playing all around the world. So yeah, that was a pretty special moment, singing the anthem, with your friends and family in the crowd is moments that I'll treasure forever. So yeah, pretty grateful to have worn the shirt for those 3 games and to have that experience.
And you touched on to playing that opening game in particular in front of a record crowd in the country as well. What was that like, playing in the front of a support like that and obviously winning the game with a clean sheet as well?
Yeah, that was my favourite game for obvious reasons. I think when we went in after the warm-up, the stadium was about half full, and we heard it was a sellout, but you don't know exactly what that means. And when we came back out for the anthems, we looked up, far out, this is actually full. And a packed stadium was nothing I've experienced before. So yeah, it's a pretty amazing feeling to sing the anthem with all the Kiwis singing in the crowd as well. And every time we did something good in the game, the whole crowd would just roar, and I know that gave the girls energy to do it again. So yeah, the home crowd definitely helped with that first win and as they got behind us.
And you touched on, though, obviously was the disappointment missing out in qualification from the group stages, but how would you reflect overall on the time away now? What have you learned from it to make you a better player moving forward? Yeah,
I think I'm still a bit disappointed with not getting out of the group, because I think we had the talent and we were so close. If we were miles away, I think it's a different story, but yeah, we were really close and we dominated some of the games that we didn't get results from. So yeah, disappointed, but still playing against Norway, Switzerland, Philippines are 3 completely different teams, and also on the build-up we played Vietnam and Italy. So I've had a number of games across different continents over the past 6 weeks, and that's an experience that it can't be taken away, and you learn something every time you step on the pitch. So yeah, I definitely hope that I can take those opportunities that I had and learn from them, and I do think I've already learnt a few lessons. So yeah, hopefully I can take that into Rangers season this year.
And of course you're now back with the squad. How has it been since coming back? And obviously you're going to be working under a new head coach in Jo now. How much are you looking forward to working under her?
Yeah, awesome to be back. I love the girls, and I was sad to leave New Zealand and to be knocked out of the World Cup, but I was really looking forward to seeing everyone again. And yeah, missing a part of pre-season, obviously from being overseas, was a bit annoying. But look, Jo's caught me up on most things that I missed, which is great. And I feel like she's explained the tactics, and I've got a good understanding of what needs to happen this year. And I think the standards will be high, and she'll demand a lot from us. But look, that's what we need this year, and I do think that'll put us in a good place to hopefully win the championship.
And of course you agreed a deal to extend your stay here earlier this summer with a new contract. How happy are you to have signed that and obviously extend your stay at Rangers?
Yeah, I was excited to extend. I like the club, I like the people, and the club's well resourced, and I'd like to win a championship this year. I'm at Rangers for 2 reasons. One is to win the championship, and 2 is to be playing with the best players in the country, and I feel like I have that here at Rangers with a high training environment. So yeah, can't wait to see what this year brings, and I really hope that I can grow as a player, and then also that we can just bring home 3 points every single week.
And how much are you in the squad looking forward to this season? Of course, you got off to the perfect start with the win at the weekend on the opening day as well.
I think everyone's ready for season. I know they've had a grueling pre-season, across Scotland, and then they had the trip to Spain where they played Levante and they won 1-0, which was fantastic. So it's always nice after a tough pre-season to actually hit games. It seems like it's always a long time coming, and we're into like a 3-game week next week. So once the games start, it's just like bam, 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 straight into it. But yeah, I know everyone's ready to get going this season and understand what's expected of them this year.
Just lastly, Vic, the team will be looking forward to playing on home turf for the first time this season against Aberdeen at the weekend, and how confident are you of having a successful year?
Yeah, it'd be nice to get back to Broadwood. Hopefully we get a good home crowd, and the fans are looking forward to having us back home again. So yeah, Aberdeen, they'll come out strong, and last week they pressed the Motherwell, so they'll be looking, I'm sure, to do that against us as well. But whatever they come with, we've got a game plan as well, and I'm sure that we can make the most of the opportunities that we have in front of goal. And I think one of the things this week is for us to be relentless in front of goal and take our chances. We created a lot of chances last week, and we didn't capitalise on all of them, despite scoring some great goals. So yeah, that's something that we're going to be ruthless with this year, and I can't wait to see how many times the girls can put the ball in the back of the net.